Stay home, go, go, go. To the day that we fall on, we walk on, baby, we walk on. Stay home, go, go, go. To the day that we fall on, we walk on, yeah. And I say, I'm baby. Baby, when you smile, you make me laugh. I said, oh, I'm sorry. You was one, I'm sorry. And I'm never gonna let you lose. Remember, I'm sorry. Don't tell me so. I know mommy said, I'll be so mommy can. I know mommy can. Oh, mommy can. I mommy can. Miss Love, mommy said. Baby, what I want to say, I'm mommy say, I'll be so mommy go. I know mommy can, oh yeah, mommy can, oh yeah. I say, what do you mean anywhere? You know she could be high, yeah. And I sing some guy, and I want to say,
well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very beautiful evening to you all. Tonight, we're joining to celebrate Ghana Nightlife. And when we are talking about Nightlife, we are talking about the people who are running the show after 6 p.m., making sure everybody's relaxed back into the Temple Zero and making sure that everybody is calm in an ambience or even heated up to making sure life is comfortable and convivial to work it through. I'll be your master talker for the evening. My name is Ronnie Wash. You can call me His Royal Blackness anytime and I'll still smile to you. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally introduce us to what we have tonight as a custodian of media here in Ghana. He's one of the best persons you can listen to between the hours of 3 and 5:30 on OKFM. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. The legendary radio broadcaster journalist Abeku Santana.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, bro. I have this little piece. I remember 2 years back, Derek and I were talking about how we can appreciate and recognize the vibrancy of nightlife in Ghana. In fact, the new tourism product that those who don't have beaches, mountains, the big five, the wild animals are selling is what we call MICE, meeting, incentive, conferences and events. So for instance, Rwanda is selling MICE product. There are a lot of people going to Rwanda, Kigali for conference and events. And it's time Ghana look at nightlife activity as one tourism product because we've been selling the Kakum, Boutique Falls, the castles, and it doesn't bring much excitement and dynamism, so it becomes boring. But when we appreciate that nightlife is a tourism product, then we begin to market it. We can advertise our nightlife activities on CNN, on the international cable network. But let's look at this. The emergence of live popular music scene can also be traced into the introduction and fusion of Western musical elements with Ghanaian indigenous ones to create what is largely known as high life music. Because when we work in the day, we want to enjoy after a hard day's work. So we want to spend our money in the evening. Now, those who have used the melodic and mainly rhythmic structures of traditional music, but have also placed a Western musical element into it, are making money. And we can see the Characters Band, one of the nation's finest. Now, it's evident that as far that there have been numerous performances locations throughout the country, but some regions also have nightlife activities. But in Accra, we can see Bloomba, we see Kikibees, Carbon, Purple. Nightlife is becoming one vibrant, tourism economic activity that we need to pay a critical attention to. Hotels are doing live music and the rest. Friday night, weekend. Now we can tap into the shoulders of brains behind a Brantier Sport back in the days. +233 Bar and Grill, Piano Bar, Fridays, shares are free, Kiki Bees, Carbon, Republic Bar, Accra here, Echoes Valley, +2 in Kumasi, Hans Cottage in Cape Coast, Gold Sport in Takrady, just to mention a few. Now, bands including Patch Bay Band, Ohiabeya, the Characters Band, Kinte Band, Azza Band, Pamwa Ensemble, Safwa Band, Dela Botigi, Hewale Band, Abiza Band, Deep Wave, and others have also provided with great entertainment as the repertoire cut across different genres, but try to maintain the organic nature of these bands, projecting similar to major artists and labels. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's important that we appreciate and also recognize the role that nightlife is also contributing to our tourism GDP. And I think it's against this background that we need to acknowledge, we need to reward, we need to also set some benchmark, standards, so that if you want to go into nightlife business, you conform with the standard. As we're here, there are more than 33 cameras here, okay? Meaning that in case of crime detection and stuff, this facility can avenge all the security. As you can see, the standard is good. If we're able to put our nightlife to the standards we have in South Africa, we have in Kenya, we have in Uganda, and the rest, trust me, a lot of people will come from, say, Cote d'Ivoire, and they want to come and spend weekend here. They want to spend nightlife, not they want to go to castle or they want to go to a museum, because there are different, markets for our different tourism products. So I'm super excited with this Nightlife Awards, and I treat all of us to support it. Let's help and make this one of the nice products. I was sharing with Derek a while ago that we can even grow this into West African Nightlife Awards. Okay, we look for the best 5 in Ghana, the best 5 in Togo, the best 5 in Benin, the best 5 in Liberia, the best 5 in Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, and host an event with some of our music artists performing there. And this will also help promote and expand our regional tourism so that it doesn't become only ourselves. We see a lot of tourists who come here on Thursdays and enjoy, the characters, performance as well as other guest artists. We see same people going to Kiki Bees. We see people going to Bloomba. Mostly are tourists. Tourists, the expatriates, the foreigners. This is what they want to enjoy because that is the culture in their country. So once again, I want to commend the organizers. And as a tourism writer and a tourism promoter, we're going to write about this, we'll talk about this. We'll push our nightlife product as one of the most vibrant, innovative tourism product that is catching more attention. And for me, there's money in it. That is why Laboni, East Legon, Jolu, Cantonment, Osu, here at airport area, you can see the fast growing of nightlife hangout or joints across the capital. So let's appreciate them, let's acknowledge them, let's support them. And once there's an award in it, it means that there is going to be benchmark standards. And if you hear that, hey, this joint has been awarded, you want to also improve yourself. It's also going to challenge the service providers, from the waiters to the cashiers, the kitchen, the food and beverages, to also be up and doing and be professional. Having said that, there are also some joints that are very appalling in terms of service. You go to places, after your bill is given to you and you pay, they don't want to give the change to you. You understand? We need to shame those who are doing that, and we need to also award and commend those who are doing it right. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll call them to come and join us, and let's launch it one more time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abeku Santana. Please put your hands together for the legendary Abeku Santana. And when Abeku was talking, one of the things he iterated was the fact that some standards are supposed to be upping. And the only standard he was able to talk about was the fact that there's enough security here. Where's Abeku? I want to see him. And Abeku, in case you don't know, he was the guy that was presenting the award that was about the security issue. And so he wants to talk about security. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for Abeku Santana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Nightlife Awards is powered by Black Trace, and Black Trace is undoubtedly one of the biggest marketing agencies right now in the whole of West Africa. It is only prudence that we invite Black Trace to tell us with what vision and with what interest they have to carry the Nightlife Awards. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're here with me and you are with me in one accord, shall we please welcome Managing Partner of Black Trace, Mr. Derek Adai, to give us a brief of the Nightlife Awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to first of all say a very big thank you to everybody who's here tonight, especially the club owners and the managers who've taken time out of their busy schedule to be here. I'd like to make special mention of Eric of Twist, Ben from KKB's, and everybody else who's here. We started this thing 3 years ago. 2 of those years we were working with Jack Daniels. All of you know that I was working with Jack Daniels all the time. And I would always say thank you to Jack Daniels because he supported the vision. Even before we did it the first year, we had had it planned down for 3 years before, and no other brand was willing to support the vision until Jack Daniels came along. And so for that, we always say thank you. Moving forward, we want to make the award more about the industry than a specific brand. Our focus from this year onwards is to bring the whole industry together using the Nightlife Awards, because it's an industry award, and the idea is to promote excellence in the business, to reward the people who work hard day and night to make the business work. I've said this a million times and I'll say it again. I've been doing this business for what? This is my 11th year. When I started out in this business, I'm 18 years old. I mean, I've moved from being a club promoter and a PR to doing events, to owning my own club when I was 24, and then now to doing brand marketing, and now I run an agency. And so for me, this is a very personal thing. And I believe that the likes of Eric, who's been around for so long, who's built a strong brand, the likes of Ben, the likes of D Black, who would move from music and invest into the nightlife business. The likes of Kofi. You know, Kofi Bepra was probably the first person who held my hand and took me into a nightclub. You know, back in the day, Cinderella's. You know, and right from then, from Chicken and Beer to now, he has proven his dedication to the business. It's people like that that this award is there to award, and also to inspire the new guys coming into the business. Because the one thing about the nightlife business is that there's always new people coming in. Almost every other month, there's a new event promotion agency. Some of them are not even registered. You know, they just get up, they do an event, it goes well, and then they continue it. Yes, it's a learning curve. Everybody goes through the process. And I believe that with this award and bringing the industry together, we can build a structure for the business where you move from one level to the other, from promoting events whilst you're in the university, and you come out, set up a proper event agency, get real sponsorship from the corporate partners because they respect what we're doing in the business. Take this more seriously so that everybody makes more money, because it's important that everybody makes money. You know, and I like to say a very big shout out to the Bartenders Guild, because amongst all of the various parts of the business, from the waitresses to the bouncers to the bartenders and the managers, they're the only group that have actually achieved togetherness and been able to build an association where they can fight for a unified cause. And that is important. I mean, I wish that we can have an association of club managers. I wish we could have an association of event promoters. I wish that all the brand owners and brand ambassadors, instead of acting as if we're competing with each other, would actually come together to build the business better. Because at the end of the day, if the clubs are not making money, the brands don't sell. And if the promoters don't do their jobs well, okay, nobody's going to come into the club. So the club is going to be empty. The drinks are going to be on the shelf. The manager wouldn't have a client base to manage. There will be no business. And so at every single point of the business, everyone is important. And we really hope that we can achieve some of these things that we set out to do with the Nightlife Awards. But the only way we can do that is to have the whole industry supporting us. Because if we all come together to make the Nightlife Awards work, it will give us more power. It will make the Ministry of Tourism start taking the nightlife sector of the industry more seriously. Because if you ask me, currently they're not. You know, Abeku Santana is more or less like a godfather to me. He's been really, really supportive. And we always have conversation about the nightlife business. And just recently we're talking about how we wish the tourism ministry and the Ghana Tourist Board would take the nightlife business more seriously. Because the people who go to the club have more disposable income than anyone else. Because if you can go to a club and spend 2,000 NSCs in a night, you're making some money. And you're putting the money back into the system. You're paying people's bills. People have taken their kids to school off of that. I know bartenders who have taken 5 kids to the university, and they've been doing the business for 20 years. If it wasn't good, they wouldn't be doing it. You know, and every day new clubs are springing up, which means that it's a very, very viable business that we're in. All of us in this business make our livelihoods from this business. We have families that we feed them off the business. And so it's about time we came together and made everybody else take it seriously. And that for me is something I'm very passionate about, and that's the reason why we continue to do the Nightlife Awards. So I just hope that in this 3rd edition, especially when we're not brand tied, and we can work with everybody from the brand owners, to the club managers, to the promoters, to everybody, can put our hands together and we can make this work. Thank you so much.
And so we are here been talking about the Nightlife Awards. We are talking about what we are going to reward, but we yet not know what we are going to reward and who are our nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for the 2019 Nightlife Awards. The best club DJ, DJ Vyroski, DJ Nice, DJ Mike Smith, DJ Wallpaper, iPhone DJ, DJ Sam, DJ Putin, and that's for the best club DJ. The best night club, Club Onyx, Ace Tantra, Plot 7, Carbon Nightclub. People's Choice Favorite Cognac Brand of the Year, Hennessy Extra Old, Mattel Cognac. Champagne Brand of the Year, GH1, Dom Perignon, Wanton Chandon, Van Fleeker. People's Choice Beer Brand of the Year, Club Beer, ABC Golden Lager, Star Beer, Heineken, Stella Artois, Nightlife TV Show of the Year, Flash Africa, WhatsApp TV, Foresight TV Live, the Red Carpet Show, Social Media Influencers of the Year, 20s Dunsberg, Yemi Baba, Zion Felix, Monty Ozzy, People's Energy Drink of the Year, Carbon Energy Drink, Storm Energy Drink, Red Bull Energy Drink, Monster Energy, Best Bar or Pub in Kumasi, Vienna City, Old Lady, Best Concert of the Year, Rain Thanksgiving Concert, the Rapaholic Concert, the Loud Concert, Dirty Rain, Beam Concert, Crusade 3, Ghana meets Niger. The best annual event of the year, Afrochella, Jameson Connect, Bella Roma Beach Party, Party at the Beach, All White Party, DJ Mensa All White Party, Tidal Rave, Joy FM 90 Jam, Foresight Easter Jam. People's Choice Vodka Brand of the Year, Ciroc Ultra Premium Absolute Vodka, Belvedere Vodka, Smirnoff Vodka, Sky Vodka. People's Choice the Whiskey Brand of the Year, Shiva Regal, James C. Irish Whiskey, Jack Daniels, Valentine's, Johnny Walker Gold Label Reserve. People's Choice. People's Choice Cognac of the Year, Rainy Martin, Hennessy XO, Mattel Cognac. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Nightlife Awards, and these are your nominees for the various categories. I am told that there are several other categories, but there's a mix-up. And so on the website, you're going to find each category and every nominee. The only category I haven't seen yet, which I am not interested in, is the Bumper of the Year. And this is because if the spenders are not coming, there's no sense in anything we are doing as a nightlife, because there are people who are fueling nightlife. And so to the organizers, I want to see the list of the bumpers. If you want to know some of the people to nominate, come to me. I'll personally tell you who to nominate. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please put your hands together, the Nightlife Awards. But before we make progress, I should call upon Mr. Kwame Nakwanta, who is the co-managing partner of Black Trace, to tell us how the voting is going to happen and what constitutes an award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, Kwame Nakwanta.
Hi everyone. So for the voting, it's pretty simple. You go onto our website, tnaafrica.com, tnaafrica.com. Can I have it showing on the back, please? So when you get onto the website and you scroll down, you have all the categories, and when you click on the categories, you'll have a list of all the nominees, and then you click on which nominee you want to vote for. This is purely on vote, so I suggest you keep on voting for your favorite nominee to win. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for Black Trace for putting together such a beautiful initiative.